Hi, in this review I'm looking at the Revlon PhotoReady Perfecting Primer, which is a smoothing primer. Now you can use this primer alone or under makeup if you like to, and you can also use it only on those areas where you feel the need that you want to have a smoother texture, or you can also use it all over the face. That's totally up to you. Now I'm going to show you both ways, alone and also what effect it will give you, and with a BB cream. Now for the BB cream, I'm also going to use the Revlon PhotoReady BB cream in the shade Light, so that I also will get a natural finish later on. Now, I was most surprised when I saw the texture of this smoothing primer, as most of the time those primers are a little bit thicker in texture, but this one feels like a lotion or like a light moisturizer. And it also has a light pinkish color in it, but if you're going to blend it into the skin, then it's going to disappear, and it basically is transparent, which also makes it a great use to use it alone. Now let's see how it performs. Now, for me personally, I mainly like to use this smoothing primer around my cheek area and the nose, because this is where I have a little bit more textured skin, and then just use the rest a little bit on the chin and my forehead. So I'm just going to start blending it into the skin, so you can see that here the pores and the skin texture is mainly a little bit more visible than other areas on my face. And this is also what I wanted to smooth out. And now I'm just going to blend it into the skin, and it just will disappear. And I truly see an instant effect that it's going to smoothen the texture on my skin, but for some reason I also feel like it's going to give me a minimizing pore appearance, which this one shouldn't do anything about your pores, but it just looks, maybe also because of the smoothing effect, that they are a bit smaller and also less visible. And this is something that I truly love, especially around those areas where I have the most problems. And to me, as this one feels like a moisturizer, it also kind of soaks into the skin, so you won't feel like a thick layer on top, which also makes it great to use it on its own, and you won't see any light pink color in it because it turns transparent and soaks into the skin. This is such a beautiful primer for what it does, like the instant effect that I see, and also that it spreads out so easily without having a thick layer on top. Now that you see how it will perform if you would use it on its own, then I'm also going to show you what it will look like if you're going to apply the BB cream on top. So I like to apply the BB cream with my fingers as well, and because this primer kind of soaks into the skin, it also makes it easy to apply any tinted moisturizer, BB cream or foundation on top, because it won't move underneath. So the areas where you are going to use the primer, this is also where it's going to stay put, and it also will still give you that smoothen effect, which I truly love. Now the primer itself will definitely stay put, as I still can see the smoothing effect underneath, and because I gave it a bit of time to kind of soak into the skin, it just will be on those areas where you're going to use the primer. And then if you're using a BB cream foundation also on top, it just goes on so smooth without having any crumbles or problems that the primer underneath will move. And this is something that I really love, and I also truly love the instant effect that this primer gives me. So this was the review about the Revlon PhotoReady Perfecting Primer that I wanted to share with you. I truly love this primer a lot for what it gives me and also how it feels. And if you're looking for a light base underneath or just use it on its own, then I can definitely recommend you this primer right here, because it is a truly gem. Now it's also affordable at the same time because of the brand Revlon, which is drugstore. So I do hope that you enjoyed this review, and if you did so, don't forget to give it a thumbs up as well as share it. This is an independent channel, which means I'm buying the products with my own money, and I will see you soon in the next one. Bye!